Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and in this episode, new bike day again. Let's crack on.
Welcome back, guys. So today, as weekly as we do, we're back Hamilton Hill. So I pulled up, see Gav in his van having a coffee. I was like, come on, Ed, get cracking, let's crack on. Then all of a sudden, I see these new tyres appear from the back of his van. I thought, what on earth? Then he brings out the beast. His Norco Fluid. Absolutely.
The new acoustic whip. She's sweet.
Like, we're not supposed to, like, you know, we know everyone's secret. We know our secrets. Like,
Yeah.
You kept this from me.
You kept it
I
from
feel
you.
betrayed. But lovely bike, love the colour. I just can't wait to see you doing some jumps on it now, kid.
Let's get to the top of the hill.
Let's do it. Crack on.
Right, we're dropping in for the first run. Let's go. That is fun. Fun. Right, we're following Sammy down.
Oh yeah, I forgot to ring my bell. Sorry, mate. Go on, Sam.
Right, we're following Sammy down. Get some big air. Go on, Sammy. The rain's not very nice.
I like it. The energizer's on the way back.
Right everyone, let me give you a walk around of my new ride. It is a Norco Fluid. It's the 29er. It's got 130 travel at the front, Suntour air forks, and it's got 120 travel at the rear, X-Fusion. It's got 180 rotor at front, 160 rotor at back, but it's running Tektros, and I'll be honest, they are not the best. Comes with a lovely 130mm dropper post. I've put my signature high-rise bars on it, and all I can say about it at the moment is I absolutely love it. It flies. Right. It's thunder, lightning and hail, but I'm going to go and try and hit that rock road gap on the new bike first time, see what it's like. What run are you doing, Sammy?
Usual.
Perfect.
And
then I'm
gonna
go on.
This weather's not putting me off. Even though I'm getting soaked. But then again, we've got it to ourselves. Look
In
at
the hail.
Clouds. Look at you in the clouds. If we can see the clouds, like this is bad. Yes.
It's like hail. You can probably see the hail bouncing off me.
Savage.
But anyway, so I'm going to hit that rock drop. Then I've got to go back to the van for a super important meeting, and hopefully the weather brightens up and we'll be back on it. Let's go.
Nice. He just makes it look so easy. So annoying. Nice sliding. Whoa. Gary.
Right, so we're back. You're clean. Very productive meeting. Sammy's going to drop in. He thinks he can clear this tabletop right here. So let's see if he can do it. The rain has cleared up. It's very wet though now. He's ringing the bell, he's coming in. Let's watch him. Here he comes. Close, but no banana. You see his tyre print just on the lip. Getting better though. Hey everyone, it is now the next day. We had to chuck the towel in yesterday. The weather was absolutely terrible. So we're back here at the FHMB downhill section. The weather's not too bad today. We're still checking out the new Norco Fluid FS3. Now this is the entry level model. There's an FS1 and FS2, and the FS3, they've all got the same frame, but this one comes with the lower end components, like for example the Suntour forks, XCR34 130 travel. They're okay. They are air forks. They've took quite a bit of setting up. It feels like you're pushing through treacle. I don't know if it runs really thick oil in there. Maybe lighter oil would do a world of good to it, but I've had to pump up the rear shock really high to compensate with how hard I've had to set the front end up. But I've got it somewhere near, and hitting the jumps, it's a bit stiff, but I guess that's how you run a jump bike, innit? So it does the job. It's got the SRAM SX, which I had on the Boss Nut. I've got no complaints with that gear. Reliable, good. I think it's 1150 cassette, so massive range on it. The dropper seat post, that's beautiful, that nice and plush. And what's that? It is a Trans X 130mm dropper. Obviously I've changed the handlebars to my nuke-proof ones just because I like the high-rise bar. And I've just stuck some metal pedals on that I had kicking about, but they're not the best, so I'll be uprating them to some DMRs. And the brakes, I've bedded them in quite a lot. They should be fully bedded in now, but they're still not particularly great. And that is these Tektros. So I've given them every chance. I've even roughed them up with a bit of sandpaper, but they're still not having it. But apart from that, the bike is pretty awesome. So let's hit the downhill section, see how it rides. Right, let's drop in for run number 1. See how she goes. Oh my God, that's fast. You probably heard how heavy that landing was. Right, let's have one more go at that, because I keep tapping the brake on the entrance of whiplash because it just feels a little bit unstable. But I think that's me, not the bike, so I'm going to try and not hit the brake. Let's go. Right, no brake, no brake, no brake, no brake. Whoa, I touched the tutty again. You know, I think I'm tapping the brake because I'm not used to hitting it at that amount of speed. It just, it sucks up the jump and you lose no speed whatsoever. And you just fly into this corner whiplash flat out, and I'm getting like mid corner here somewhere, so here, and then I'm seeing this tree and I'm tapping the brake, bottling it. Right, so since I got my Bergamont in a size large with the 29er wheels and the really long wheelbase, I really like it. So stable compared to the 27.5s and the size medium I usually go for. So with this Norco, I've gone for an extra large, which is pretty much the same figures as the large on my Bergamont. But on this XC track, this is where the 27.5 short wheelbase is a lot nimbler, a lot quicker to flick into these switchback corners. And you really notice the difference. I don't think the 29er long wheelbase bikes are as quick and as nimble, but over the rough terrain and the jumps and stuff, I think they're a lot more stable. So you can't have it all, I guess. Mind you, I've never tried a mullet. Maybe you can have it all. Let's drop in. Way. That is still fun. Fun, fun, fun. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to wrap it up there. My initial thoughts on the Norco Fluid FS3 is front forks are not the best, brakes pretty weak, but the rest of the bike absolutely lovely. The frame, the geometry, the rear end linkage, the way that all works, the SRAMs, that's all awesome. The colour and the actual look of the frame I absolutely love. So if I was to give it a mark out of 10, I'm going to give it an 8. As well, so let me knock it down. Forks, not great. Brakes, not great. 16 plus kilograms. So it is a little heavy. But considering I ride an e-bike, I've not even noticed it, to be honest. So I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. At that price point, it's 1400 quid. Slightly more expensive than the Boss Nut, which the Boss Nut I would give probably a 9 out of 10, because that was awesome. But yeah, 8 out of 10. Nice bike. If anyone's thinking of getting one, yeah, decent bike. If you're worried about the forks and the brakes, go for an FS2 or an FS1, but you're talking another 300 or 400 quid up each time. So that's it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, smash the like button, maybe even subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.